Hello and welcome here to Southmont High School. I'm Nathaniel Finch, joined by Mr. Compton, principal of Western Boone right now. There's 18:45 left in this game. You can see the score of the girls' game, 66-37 in Western Boone's favor was the final score there as these guys will look out to take the court. Western Boone looking to add their first win of the season. They're 0-2 on the year. Losses came to Lebanon and Zionsville. Southmont looking to put their second one up. They're 1-7. Definitely room for improvement from both of these teams. And with that, we'll leave you here on the floor. You can hear the band playing and just watch these guys warm up for a little bit. We're about 18 minutes away from the beginning of the game, and we'll be back shortly. Sorry, guys. I need a lot of room for that. Now I just gotta figure out their Oh, yeah, that's fine with me. I don't know. Okay, so we'll put these in. I'll say something like, here are giveaways. We'll do it after we play the starting lineup video. This video plays here. So we'll just throw this in for a little bit and I'll say it out. We'll probably come in at like the... I don't know, let's see. Maybe when the clock hits 0, we'll come in.
Maybe I'll wish Colin a speedy recovery this week since I didn't say anything around from the early field guys.
Here's our stats. Get ready to game is
Welcome to Southmont High School and County basketball action. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, if you would please rise and honor this great country as the Royal County Band plays our national anthem.
like taking off when we got here.
6'4" senior number 4, Patrick Schallenberger. 5'10" senior number 12, Pete Young. 6' junior number 21, Spencer Wright. The Stars coached by and now, the starting lineup for your Mounties. 6'1" senior number 12, Ryan Stanley.
We are back here at Newmarket as the Stars, Western Boone Stars, are hosting, they're facing the Southmont Mounties. This game is in Southmont, and these two boys teams are ready to go. 2 wins, that's 0-2 for Western Boone, 1-7 for Southmont's their record. And with that, we'd like to introduce the starting lineups for the boys Western Boone basketball team.
Lucas Morton, senior. Peyton Young, senior.
With Stoudemire, junior.
Spencer Wright, junior. Patrick Schallenberger, senior.
And there you have it. There are your 5 starting for Western Boone. We'll bring in a quick look at Southmont starters: Rhodes, Stanley, Bowman, Howard, and Gregg on the floor to begin the game for Southmont. And here we have opening tip-off at Southmont High School. Patrick Schallenberger in for Western Boone to try to tip it up, as well as number 10, Cole Roach, for Southmont. This ball is in Western Boone's favor. It is recovered by Southmont. Number 12 right now, Stanley. Ryan Stanley shoots it out to his teammate, number 24, Howard. Howard over to back to 12, Stanley. Stanley looking to set something up. Up to 10, Roach. A nice tight pass sends it out to 12, Stanley. Stanley throws it in the deep post, and it's in. 2 points. First to score on the board is Southmont. Right now, Peyton Young and his team will be set up. Adam Pratt, that's Lucas Morton with the ball. Number 4, Schallenberger. Throws it deep to Stoudemire. Stoudemire throws it up and reacts to it. 2 points. Ties the game at 2. 4 points within the first 40 seconds here in Southmont High School. Southmont with the ball. This is Howard. Howard throws a deep 3, and he makes it. Easy points for him. That brings the score 5-2 from way downtown. Peyton Young right now driving in. Scoots it out to number 3. Stoudemire had the points earlier. Stoudemire out to Wright. Wright, the junior, looking for a pick. He sets it up. Number 4, Schallenberger. Schallenberger from behind the arc. Right now, it is Young who throws one up. It rolls out of bounds. Rolls off of the rim. Howard with the ball. Hit the 3 last time. Shoots out to his teammate, number 10. Howard goes up, and he misses it. Howard gets his own rebound, and he misses that one too. Stoudemire, number 3, with the recovery.
Got to get out in front of them on defense. We're just kind of following all the way around.
Lucas Morton looking to set something up. Back to Stoudemire. Stoudemire looking for a pass here. Setting his team up.
Spread them out.
All bunched up in the paint. Over to 2. Morton. Morton with the green light. Throws it up and he makes it.
That's a good shot.
Scores it at 5. Lucas Morton, one of the only 2 players that Coach Licklider says has the green light to shoot 3s, and that time he's 1 for 1. Right now, Southmont drives it in. 1 on 3, and he makes it. 7-5. Fireworks on the scoreboard here early. Peyton Young right now looking to put up some more points. Right now, that is Schallenberger with 2 more.
Good shot, Patrick. That's a nice little turnaround hook.
That is right. And right now, Howard will have the ball for Southmont. Justin Howard looking to set something up. He goes in, and he misses his shot. Recovered by Schallenberger, the big guy down in front. Right now, Young has the ball. Young with a pick. He's looking to shoot. Instead, he kicks out to Morton. The ball will be stopped right there. Travel will be called on Morton. Gives it to Southmont. Justin Howard will have the ball for Southmont. Howard averages 20 points per game However, he's only played 4 games. Right now, he's out on the court for this one. Over to number 14, Bowman. Bowman shoots it out. Doesn't go to the intended receiver, but instead it's number 24, Howard. Howard out to 12, Stanley. Stanley to Howard. Howard into the corner, and this one is in. Puts 3 more up. That shot was sunk by Austin Bowman. 10-7 the score. Western Boone down 3 with the ball. Peyton Young. A nice pass. Gets 2 on the board for Schallenberger. Schallenberger with another one. Nice assist there. Timeout will be called on Southmont with 4:37 left in the first quarter. And with that, we'll take a quick 15-second break and be back with you shortly here on WBTV Sports.
Do you need shirts for a school, business, club, or anything else? Give Willie Smith and Smith Tees Screen Printing a call. Smith Tees will give you excellent service with satisfaction guaranteed. Just call 765-436-7930.
And we're back here at Southmont High School, Mr. Compton. We've seen a lot of good offense, 9-10 already, 19 points within the first half of this quarter. And what have we seen so far on the shooting angle of this game?
Southmont's getting some good looks. We're right now our defense is trying to play catch up. They're coming off of cuts, and we got 2 and 3 guys just following the play. We got to make sure that we get out in front of that a little bit. Southmont, they've been knocking down some shots. If they keep shooting like that, it's going to be a tough night.
These 2 teams, Western Boone 34% field goal percentage, 37 is Southmont, and they're shooting way above that mark tonight. A lot of good looks from both teams. Down in the paint a lot for Western Boone, and from threes a lot from Southmont. This one out to number 14. Over to the corner, up to Howard. Justin Howard looking for somewhere to go. Throws it to his corner.
Well,
nice
just like in that girls' game there, Nathaniel, we've kind of upped our defense, but now they drop a 3 from the corner.
3. Just like in the girls' game, had a lot of threes. Now Western Boone playing from behind. There's a penalty on the floor. That shot will not be counted. 13-9 is the score with 4:06 left. Western Boone with the ball. Peyton Young out of bounds. Looking to throw to someone. And that shot is blocked. Give Western Boone another chance. Blocked by Southmont's number 14, Austin Bowman. Right now, Peyton Young with the ball. Lofts one up. It is recovered but sent out of bounds. It'll still be Southmont ball right now with 4:03 left in the first quarter. 13-9. With the lead, it's Justin Howard. Howard sends out to Roach. Roach to Bowman. A lot of tall guys on this Southmont team. Not the same for Western Boone. Southmont in the post, and he throws it up. Misses it as Howard. Recovered by number 21, the football quarterback, Spencer Wright. Stops and pops, and it's good. Off the bank shot. Brings this within 2. 13-11. Southmont with the lead. Justin Howard shoots out to number 14, Bowman. Bowman looking for something to do with it. Sends it to number 12, Stanley. Stanley with it. Gives it to number 14, Bowman again. Bowman drives inside. Steps outside. Right now, Roach. Back up to Howard. Howard from behind the mark. There you go, number 14, Austin Bowman there. And that shot missed. Another missed shot from down low. Good defense from Western Boone. What do you think, Mr. Compton?
I think that defense was good right there. We stayed in front of them. That's the difference.
Missed shot from Peyton Young. Gives Southmont the ball.
Makes a big difference when you can stay between your man and the basket, and then now you've got a little buffer because you can push them out a little bit, or you can make them pass off. So I think we did all right there. That's a good look.
Exactly, and now Howard will have the ball. Stepping over to midcourt. On the S. He's got some room to work.
It's a good switch right there on top.
Some good defense from Western Boone right now.
Yep.
Throws it up behind the line. Number 24, Howard with the ball now. Howard looking to go inside. Instead, he keeps it. Throws that to number 22. 22 comes into the game for Southmont. Number 22. Not on our roster.
Traveled. That was good pressure by Andrew McAtee, putting it on him a little bit, and the guy got a little quick. Traveled.
That's right. McAtee, the transfer from Manchester, comes in off the bench, replaces Patrick Schallenberger. And this pressure is what really led to success in the girls' varsity game. Western Boone now with the ball, number 21, Spencer Wright, going inside. He throws one up and it's no good. Almost gets it on rebound. Instead, it's Connor Hull. Ball's on the ground, fighting for it. Timeout by Southmont. Well-timed timeout right there. Keeps possession for his team. With that, we'll take a quick break and be back in a minute. WBTV Sports.
WBTV Sports is looking for sponsors to help keep us on the air. Year-long memberships are just $100 for the fall, winter, and spring sports seasons. WBTV will create a personal ad just for you. Contact instructor Matt Foxworthy by logging on to westernbooneradioandtv.com.
Welcome back here to Southmont High School. These two teams going at it right now, 13-11 the score. Close game, good offensive drives from each team, good physical defense, a lot of three-point shooting from Southmont. Mr. Compton, we've seen a lot of similarities from this Southmont Western Boone girls game. And right now, Southmont will have the ball to start out.
Yeah, it's funny how those two imitate each other. Our defensive pressure, boys and girls, and then their ability to get good shots from the outside and take those shots and hit those shots for Southmont. It's interesting.
Howard with the ball. Looking for something to do with it. He gives it to number 14, Bowman. Almost stolen by Stoudemire. Instead, the play will be whistled dead. Southmont will have the ball. A foul committed from both of these teams now. Only one foul from each team with 1:45. That's pretty successful first quarter, I'd say. Number 24, Howard, with the ball. Shoots out to his guy, Roach. Roach over to Bowman. Bowman back to Howard. Howard, some nice dribbling. Defended well by Peyton Young. Justin Howard looking for something to do with it.
5 seconds.
He throws that one. It is no good. That one hung up there for a while. I'll give Lucas Morton and Western Boone the ball.
That was good defense by Peyton. That was almost a 5-second call. Those are the kind of things we've got to get.
That's right. Now number 3, Cortez Stoudemire at the top of the key. Over to Young. Over to Morton. Morton with a 3. And he makes it. 2 for 2 from behind the arc today. He hits another one from downtown. And that'll give Western Boone the lead. Up by 1 with 50 seconds left in the game.
That one was beautiful. He had that thing perfect. Shot faked him and then took the shot.
Speed, and it's in. Number 2, Lucas Morton weaves between defenders for 2 more. Gives him a 3-point lead with 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Howard with the ball. Good defense by Young. Howard with a deep 3. And it is no good. Bounces off the rim. Peyton Young sets up his team with 22 seconds left.
I think we'll be content with that one if he shoots that all night long. He hit the first one, but you're not going to hit those all night long.
That's right. Slowing it down here. 14, 13 seconds now. Just trying to go into the end of this quarter with the lead. Stoudemire out to Morton. Morton drives in. He stops and pops. And it's in. Another one from Morton. Morton on fire tonight. Buzzer beater falls short. That'll give Western Boone a 5-point lead, 18-3. And we'll take a quick break here. That's the first quarter. You're watching Western Boone football, WBTV Sports.
Question. When you walk into the boardrooms of the most successful companies here in Indiana, who do you meet? Answer. Men and women who played high school sports. Education-based high school sports give us more than athletes we can root for. They give us leaders we can depend on. Question. So where will we find tomorrow's leaders? Answer. High school sports.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
We're back here for this boys varsity basketball game. Basketball it is. I said football just a second ago. Still trying to make the transition from the football season to the basketball court. 15 games, 15 long games in football season. Can really get your mindset into the sport. Now we got transition to basketball. 18-13 to score with fresh 8 minutes up on the board. Second quarter looming. Here's these boys are about to take the court again. Mr. Compton, what have you seen shooting-wise from these two teams?
Well, it seems to me like we're getting a few more shots, but that's because I think that we're having the rebounding on the defensive end of where we can get out and go get the ball a little bit better and push it up the floor a little bit more. So it's 18-13 right now. That's a great quarter for us. I think that anytime you get close to scoring 20 points a quarter, that's a pretty good push. So if we can do that,
Morton again,
and now Morton drops another three. If he keeps shooting that way, that kid's going to have a career night tonight.
He is on fire. Another three tonight. What is that? His third three. Physical defense from Western Boone. Right now, Howard with the ball. Top of the key, drives inside, shoots it out to the corner. There's number 22, shoots it up and is blocked. McAtee with the block. Number 22, Logan Oppie, right now fell on the floor, and he'll get a chance to shoot. Here, a couple free throws.
Yeah, I think Andrew wasn't too far off on that one. He just carried it into a little too far. Instead of going straight up, he kind of jumped forward a little bit, and the momentum took him into the kid's arm.
That's right.
But that's not all bad defense. That was real close to a nice block.
Exactly. It's just the third foul of this game. Right now, Oppie will look to throw another one up. 14-21, 7-point game. This one does not make it. Morton with the ball. Morton is the one person you do not want to have with the ball right now if you're Southmont. He is on fire. Career night looming here if he can keep this up. Stoudemire with an easy look. He fumbles the ball a little bit. Gives it back over to Young. Young.
And that's important because, that one little bobble by Cortez just took away the shot that he had. So, if we get that clean, I know that these guys only got 2 games under their belt, but they can get those pitches and catches and passing and everything's real sharp, then I think that we're going to be a lot better because that just took away a shot for Cortez.
That could have been 3 points right there. Morton also missed his first shot of the game. This one's up. Number 10 misses it. Nothing but net, but once again does not go through. Right now, Peyton Young with the ball. He drives inside and is not good. Bounces off the rim.
Travel
called on number 34, Luke Gregg.
Just a little shuffle with his feet.
The big guy in the middle for Southmont, not used to dribbling as much. He usually gets it from under the paint and usually just has to throw it up. Right now, Western Boone will have the ball. Number 22, Connor Hull will be stepped out of bounds. Throws in to number 13, Stoudemire. Stoudemire setting up his team. Lucas Morton goes out, Adam Pratt in. Adam Pratt's the other guy who Coach Licklider says has the green light to shoot threes. This team for Western Boone only averages 36.5 points per game through their 2 games. They already have 21 here tonight. I'd call it a successful first half if they can keep this going. Howard, Justin Howard at the top of the key. Shoots it over to his man, number 3. Number 3, Glancy.
What's going to be big with that, Nathaniel, that comment that you made is we've made a couple of subs here now, so let's see how that affects our play and our defense and everything else. So, like I said, if we can push to 20 points a quarter, that's a great quarter.
And another 3. This one's good.
Connor just knocks that one down, so we shoot like that, we're going to be okay, I think.
This team's had struggles sinking their threes, just trying to knock the rust off their first 2 games. Here's game 3, and they're on fire tonight. 24-14 after Connor Hull's 3. Some rough go. This defense putting a lot of pressure on the offense of the Mounties. Right now, number 10, Roach. Up to Howard. Howard misses his 3. Wide to the left. 5:15 left. Stoudemire with the ball, dribbling. Shoots out to 21 right. Fumbles the ball, and it goes up. It's in the air. Caught by Howard. It's going to be a foul called. Not sure who it was. There was just a pile up in the middle of the paint. And this will go against Western Boone.
That was a little cheapy one on Spencer. He had fallen down, and the kid tripped over him a little bit, and they called a foul on Spencer.
This crowd's not happy with that call, and I wouldn't say I am either. It didn't make a whole lot of sense. There's not a whole lot he can do from when he's laying on the floor. Right now, Justin Howard with the ball. Howard with pressure. Shoots out to number 12. Stanley. Stanley looking to set up his play. Up to Bowman. Austin Bowman shoots it back. Number 22, Oppie. Over to Howard. Justin Howard driving inside. Shoots one out. It's a three. It falls no good. Number 4, Schallenberger back in the game. Replaces McAtee, and right now he has the ball. Right now just setting up the play. Stoudemire with the ball. Peyton Young is not in the game either. Keep an eye on Adam Pratt, number 5 in the corner. He now shifts to the inside. Stops, and it's up, and it's good. Spencer Wright with 2. This team that's only shooting 34% of their field goals through 2 games are on fire tonight, putting up fireworks up on the scoreboard. 26-14 is the score. Make that 26-16. Up by 10 right now. Austin Bowman, number 14, there with the 2 points. 22 Hull. Looking to set up his team. Over to Stoudemire. Stoudemire to Adam Pratt. Adam Pratt doesn't take the shot. Instead, goes back to Stoudemire. Then to Hull. Hull back to Stoudemire. Good defense from Southmont. To Hull. Hull takes it inside, steps back out. And
Southmont went to a little 2-3 zone there, matchup.
And it worked. That's Adam Pratt with the steal. 2-on-1. He throws it up, and the layup's good.
To the rim. Take it to the rim.
28-16 the score. Western Boone up on Southmont. 24 Howard with the ball. 3:20 left in the half. Now to Bowman. Back to Howard. Justin Howard goes to Roach. Cole Roach shoots it to the corner. Bowman looks to take a shot. Instead sets up Oppie, and he's traveled. Misses the shot anyway. It was set up for a 3. Instead he travels. It sets Western Boone up with the ball. Some substitutions coming back in. Peyton Young is going to come in and replace Connor Hull. Excuse me, he's going to replace Spencer Wright. Connor's going to stay there on the court.
Yep, now we've gone to a little bit smaller lineup here too, so let's see how that factors in at 3:06 left to go in this first half.
Western Boone doesn't have a whole lot of size on their team, but they have strength and they have athleticism. Right now, they're using it to their advantage. Stoudemire on the court. Sends it over to Young with a 3, and it is no good. Young has struggled from downtown so far this year, and that continues for him tonight. 2:45. There'll be a foul called. Right now, Southmont will have the ball. Inbounding it will be the big guy, number 24, Justin Howard.
Yeah, I think Coach Licklider saw the same thing. We had to get a little more scoring out there.
Indeed. Now this team is set up for their
a whole lot of offensive threat going right there.
28-16 the score. Right now, Howard's down low. 14 Bowman has the ball. Now it's the 3. 3 Glancy. Over to back to Austin Bowman. Bowman
That's
driving
it, Patrick.
inside.
That's the way to shut it down, Patrick.
Blocked by Patrick Schallenberger. Getting his team pumped up with 2:30 left in the quarter.
That was a real nice block. Got separation from him as the kid spun away, and Patrick still got a piece.
One of the taller guys on the team, top 2 in height, goes up and takes that one down.
Back door got him.
Rebounded by number 3, Stoudemire. Stoudemire over to Morton. Morton's called with the travel. He is not happy with that call. He had an open look for a 3. Instead, it'll be Southmont ball. Howard with the ball. Dustin Howard looking to set up his team right here with 2:15 left in the half. Howard runs it to the inside, tosses it out to Roach. Cole Roach.
Good help.
Deep.
Good help.
The pressure looms and it goes outside. 2:06 left. Western Boone ball.
That play was made right there by Peyton Young. That was a great help. He stepped over and the kid panicked.
Indeed, and pressure makes you panic, forces a lot of mistakes. This Western Boone team's been putting a lot of pressure on. Right now, their offense has the ball with under 2 minutes. Stoudemire, between the legs dribble, steps out to the right side. He goes to Morton. Morton to Young. Young with a pass. Open look is Stoudemire. Falls just a tad short. And right now, Howard will have the ball, rushing to the right side.
Oh, good move.
He got an open move, and he gets an easy layup.
That was a great move.
18 points on the board for Southmont. 28 for Western Boone. Up 10, Peyton Young with the ball. 2:30 left. Fumbled dribble by Schallenberger. He keeps it up, and he shoots it, and it is not good. Rebound by number 10, Cole Roach. Over to Howard. Howard with the ball.
Need to get a stop
Howard
here.
back
We
to
don't want
Roach.
them to get a little momentum going in at halftime.
Exactly.
That's it. That's it. Little offensive foul.
And that'll set Western Boone up. The 7th foul of the game. 5 have been called on the guest Western Boone. 2 against Southmont. That is just their 2nd foul of the game here. Is number 24, Howard, with his 2nd. Howard better stay out of foul trouble. Already has 2 here tonight in the half. Stoudemire with the ball. Fakes it over to, and it's up is right now Austin Howard shoots it out. Austin Bowman shoots out to Howard. Justin Howard with the ball. Goes to the left side. Swings out to Roach. Roach up to number 14, Bowman. Bowman drives inside, busted covers down low, and still rebounded by Schallenberger. Right now, with 35 seconds left, is Peyton Young. Young steps over to his side of the
Just go
court.
for one shot here.
And you got to get on a good look. You have time, still 25 seconds left. You have plenty of time to be moving the ball around before you have to take that last second shot. Morton with the ball.
That's it. Spread him out and take him.
He goes down low and he throws it up and does not fall through. There's 8 seconds left in the half. Halftime looming right here. Corner shot, fake. 2 seconds left. This one's up and it is in.
Good.
Buzzer beater brings the score 28-20 at halftime. And that score will bring us to halftime. Right now, Western Boone up by 8, trying to nurse this lead. We've seen a lot of good basketball, Mr. Compton.
Yeah, we did all right, but that I think we may have stalled out there a little bit that last 3 minutes, like I talked about, because I think I don't know if we scored that last 3 minutes.
That's right. Southmont did make good adjustments late in the half, and that's going to bring them with some momentum going into halftime. Coach Licklider here with his first lead at halftime this year through 3 games. He's got to be happy with the way his team has been making their shots. Lucas Morton has been doing what he did most of all of last year. This team as a whole, 34-point field goal percentage for Western Boone, and right now they've already put up 28 points, only averaging 36.5, and they're already at 28 at halftime.
Yeah, that's a good start right there. That's a good half. I think that if we can kind of keep that pace going, I think that we're going to be okay. We just got to make sure that we take care of the basketball. We got a little sloppy there at the bit, but I think that we take care of the basketball and get a few easier shots. I think we'll be all right.
So Western Boone will take 8-point lead in the half. We'll take a break here. I'm Nathaniel Finch alongside Mr. Compton, bringing you the action with here. We'll be back in a few minutes.
In one word, I would describe Western Boone as welcoming.
Caring.
Incredible.
Western Boone is the hub of the community, not necessarily right in a metropolis, so to speak.
It is close to Indianapolis. It is close to some of those major things, but also being a part of the Western Boone area involves a community that's with you to support you.
We have tiny little towns all around us. We have kids who live in the middle of country. They're able to come together, be together, focus on one another. Here, this is the heart.
For being what's considered to be a smaller rural school, we have made a conscious effort to provide many opportunities for our students.
Western Boone is preparing me for the future in so many ways. It's unbelievable.
Some of the courses that we take are challenging, but we also get to have some fun.
The teachers are very specialized in their teaching field, and they teach to the students' interests, not just to the test and the book.
Everything we do as teachers is for the kids. We try to make sure our classrooms are very student-centered, and we really hope that every student succeeds.
Every teacher really strives to teach all different types of learners.
And the teachers make me feel very special because they make you feel more like family rather than just another student.
So I try to reach all of my students and just make a personal contact, get to know them as individuals, not just people sitting at my desk. I often call them my kids because I look at them that way. I get them for 180 days and I try to know them in and out.
I love teaching here because I know if I have a kid who needs help, I'm not the only one who's going to help them.
You're more than just a student to those teachers, and I see it and hear it all the time when I talk to not only our students, but our parents.
When the kids are in the halls, the teachers know them by name. They know something about them.
And you don't see that in larger schools. But at the same time, Western Boone is large enough that we provide opportunities in almost every area that a large school can provide. Western Boone has strived to be ahead in student technology, with having the same laptop to take home. It provides opportunities for all students.
I am so thankful that Western Boone has embraced technology the way that it has. I use technology in my classroom every single day. It's so much more engaging, and test scores and assessments really prove that the technology is beneficial for the students.
I really like how Western Boone uses technology to help us keep in touch with our students' academics.
We get emails almost daily from both schools with updates as to what's going on campus and activities, and I really like that. We always know what's going on, and it really makes you feel a part of the community.
We've always found that students that are involved in activities are more successful and more prepared when they leave the building.
The teachers here at Western Boone not only push the kids academically, but they also encourage them to be involved.
I think sometimes at a larger district or larger schools, you may get labeled to do that one thing, and that's pretty much what you're going to do throughout your high school career. At Western Boone, it's very nice that you can go from one to the other activity as the seasons change, and it's very much encouraged.
Students with a passion can chase any dream here at Western Boone, and if they're passionate enough and work hard at it, they can be successful.
All right, we're back here at Bob J. Tandy Gymnasium as Western Boone nursing an 8-point lead going into the half. 28-20 is the score. Seeing a lot of good scoring for this team, both of these teams. Western Boone comes in lacking their percentage on field goals, but tonight they've been able to sink a lot of their threes, a lot of their twos, and Lucas Morton's having him a nice night. He came out firing. He sunk his first 2 or 3 threes, also hit a couple twos, drove for one of them. And right now this team's looking good. 28-20 is Western Boone. And some good scoring here. We have 4.5 minutes until the end of the half. And we'll step back here, turn up the crowd mic, and let you guys hear the festivities here at halftime.
Lucas Van Dorn, Jet Cummings, Jeffrey Hopkins, Joe Bradley, Jaron Slick, Carson Quat, Maddox Clark, Carter Kessler, Jace Mercedes, Tregan Sutton, Cooper Scott, Trent Reeves, Daniel Simpson, Drayton Barker, Coach Kyle Long, Carson Barker, Hunter Talman, Caden Weaver, Austin Foley, Cale Chad, Ian Snook,
You'd rather me have the Patriots?
Grayson Collins, Harper Cornelius, Keegan Light, Carter Scott, Mason Ward, Eric Saylor, Grant Reeves, Eli Hannum, Nate Marchand, Owen Grimes, Peyton Long, Dean McGibby, Landon Grimes, Skylar Room, Espen Sutton, Lane Slavens, Kason Bushong, Ethan Hutchinson, Cooper Charles, Leo Laura, Malcolm Simpson, James Johnson, Gavin Johnson, Noah Simmons, Spencer Colbert, Kate Miller. So I got them all. These are your youth boys basketball players and their coaches. Let's get a few more in while they do their picture. Zane Meese, Brian Cochran, Solomon Mason, Ethan Hernandez, Bronson Clark, Clayton Kessler, Levi Jackson, Paxton Gentry, Gunnar Schurz, Fisher Ben, John Smaltz, Nick LaRue, Owen McCutcheon, Avery Stadler, John Rock, Colton Corey, coaches Kyle Schurz, Trent Smaltz, Coach David Marshall, Coach Sean Cochran.
That's what I'm doing up here, yeah.
Back here at Southmont, 45 seconds left on the board before the end of the half. Western JV won. Sunk a couple free throws late to bring that score into 11. They had an 11-point lead there. The girls JV is playing right now, and we're about to get this game underway. 30 seconds left. We've seen a lot of good basketball from these two teams. Western Boone surprising a lot of people with these 28 points in the first half. They've been kind of dormant the last couple games, trying to knock off the rust. And here they've been able to, they're very solid here in the first half tonight. Right now these guys will step back out on the field. Five-man crew of Schallenberger, Morton, Peyton Young, and a couple other guys, Stoudemire and Wright are the two others. Southmont will send their starters out as well. And we're about to get this game underway. 8 new minutes up on the board, third quarter. We have high school basketball in front of us. Justin Howard with the ball. Shoots it out to number 34, Greg. Bowman looking for somewhere to go. And that one goes to Cole Roach. Into Howard. Howard goes up. He does not get it. Rebounded by Peyton Young. Peyton Young turns on the Jets and goes to the other side of the court. Luke Morton thought about taking it. Contested shot, so instead he shoots it out. Stoudemire with the ball. Stoudemire letting the play take a breather. Over to Holt. Over to Young. Spencer Wright throws one out. Wide open three for Schellenberger, and he misses it. Cortez Stoudemire with the ball now. Lucky to have the offensive rebound. Stoudemire down to Wright. Wright drives in. That'll be a foul called. Southmont with the ball. Wright kind of just went down and dropped the shoulder. That drew the foul. Now there's 7 minutes left in the third quarter. Justin Howard with the ball. Over to Roach. Taking things slowly in the beginning of the game. Beginning of the half. Roach now back to Howard. Over to the corners, Bowman. Bowman shoots it back out. Top of the key, number 12, Stanley. To Roach, to Bowman. Bowman drives inside, throws it up and misses it.
Got Spencer hanging back on his heels a little bit there and got a foul on him. That's, what, 2 or 3 on Spencer.
That's Spencer's third foul of the game. Second of this half, and he's already starting to creep into that foul trouble conversation. Bowman will have 2 right here. Bowman's first one goes to the left side. Spencer Wright will go to the bench, brings in number 22, Connor Hull. And these 2 players are very similar in their style of play as Hull and Wright. Second free throw. Goes up. That one goes off too. 0 for 2 that round is Bowman on free throws. Stoudemire with the ball. Fakes inside, goes out. Young with it, then Hull with it. Hull over to another missed shot. That was a 3 missed by number 4, Patrick Schellenberger. His second missed 3 from that same spot in a row, and you got to think maybe he should quit shooting those. I know he's had a couple open looks, but he's struggled all season shooting 3-pointers. Has not made a 3 this year, although he's tried numerous times. Just not his style of play.
Well, that's awful early too, Nathaniel. I mean, we can get that shot anytime. I mean, run through your flex offense about 3 or 4 times, then take a look.
Exactly, and that one bounces far as Bowman. Clock will be stopped. Western Boone will have the ball. That foul was called on the big man in the middle, Luke Gregg, number 34. Right now, Peyton Young with the ball. Young steps up to the top of the key, gives it to Stoudemire, back to Young. Young over to Hull. Hull looking for something to do with it. Dumps it over to Young. Young back to Stoudemire. Over to Young, it's dropped. This one goes out to Morton. Morton's got an open 3. Instead, he stops for a 2 and does not fall through. Same score as it was just 3 minutes ago, 28-20. Offenses have stalled, shots have been missed, and right now Southmont goes in for a layup and misses an offensive rebound. Defensive rebound, Schellenberger. Schellenberger goes out and he drives in as Young.
There we
go.
go.
Goes through. Compton first points of the half. Western Boone rightfully has them up 10. Tried again, but they finally get some points up on the board between these 2 teams. Southmont with the ball. The foul will be called on number 12, Ryan Stanley. Never mind, that'll go against Western Boone. Stoudemire with his second foul of the game. Inbounded by Southmont. Southmont setting up the play. Gives it over to Howard. Justin Howard with the ball. Drives inside. Throws it up and it is not made. Throws it deep. Morton kicks it back out.
Somebody's open. They got two guys on.
That's right. This was a 3. And
Bucket.
it's in.
Bucket.
That shot is money. 33-20 is the score here in Bob Taney Gymnasium.
That wasn't the prettiest thing, but boy, they look nice going in.
Right now, Howard's got the ball. Throws it in. A foul will be called. Give him 2 free throws.
I think that's Cortez's third.
That's true. That's the 4th foul of this half. These guys, they were able to manage their fouls in the first half, and now getting a lot of contact, drawing a lot of fouls. Stoudemire with 3 will likely go to the bench. This one's up and it's in. Number 34, Luke Gregg, gets his first point of the half. And now, with almost 4 minutes off the clock, Southmont gets their first points of the half. Second free throw, it's up, and it falls short. Cole slides across the ground. He'll get it to inbound. Western Boone ball. That was a foul on Southmont. Cole Roach will give Western Boone the ball. Peyton Young with it right now. Walking up court. Peyton Young, top of the key. Over to Pratt. Pratt gives it to Schallenberger. Schallenberger from the free throw line does not make it. That one's a missed one by Hull. Deep, just through the hands of Lucas Morton. How big is that one, Mr. Compton?
Yeah, pass and catch there, bud. Pass and catch. If he catches that, that's a layup.
With 3.5 left in the third, 33-21 stands the score. Southmont ball. Southmont walking up court. Gives it to Roach. Roach looks for a 3 instead. He passes it over to number 12. Now it goes in. Back out to Stanley, 12. Standing at the...
There we go. There's a turnover.
Turnover. Right now is Morton. Morton will step back and let the play breathe.
That's it.
Send it out to right now Young. Foul will be called. Southmont will have the ball. That was number 4, Schallenberger, with his first foul of the game. 7 fouls already in this half. 5 against Western Boone, 2 against Southmont. And with that foul, number 33, Andrew McAtee, will replace Patrick Schallenberger. Right now, Howard with the ball. Standing behind the 3-point line. Roach looking for something to do with it, throws it up. A nice feed gives number 12, Ryan Stanley, 2 points. 33-23 the score. Peyton Young with the ball. Dribbling at the top of the key. Giving the play a breather. Drives inside. He throws it up and it's not good. Southmont's players got the hand on it. Jump ball. A lot of physicality throughout all facets of this game, Mr. Compton, this half.
Yeah, it's getting a little gritty down there. That's for sure. They're wanting to go after the basketball now, so it's game time.
And with 2:31 left in the third, Western Boone will start out with the ball. Coach Licklider right now talking to number 12, Hull. Hull took a hard hit at the end. He was sliding across the ground. And he's back out. Number 22, Hull with the ball. Right now, McAtee throws one up, and it is no good. No
good rebound by Connor.
Hull throws one up, and it's in. The back spin makes it fall off. The bank is open today for this team. 35-23 the score. Right now, 24 Howard kicks it out. Number 3 Glancy with it. Sends it back over to Bowman. Bowman at the top, gives it back to Howard. Howard resets. Over to 22. Oppie looks for something to do with it. Back up to Howard. Howard just from the S, drives inside, finds a hole. That one does not go in. Rebounded by 22 Connor Hull. Another rebound for him. Right now, Peyton Young with the ball. Young sets up the play, drives inside, gives it to Hole. Hole behind the three. Back up at the top of the key. Young resets. Right over to Morton. Morton with a deep three. That one, an errant shot, still rebounded by Peyton Young. A timeout called by Coach Licklider with 1:18 left in the third. With that, we'll take a quick timeout and be back here at WBTV Sports.
Question. When you walk into the boardrooms of the most successful companies here in Indiana, who do you meet? Answer. Men and women who played high school sports. Education-based high school sports give us more than athletes we can root for. They give us leaders we can depend on. Question. So where will we find tomorrow's leaders? Answer. High school sports.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back here to Southmont High School. Western Boone up 35-23. Minute and 18 left after that timeout was called by Coach Licklider and the Stars. 7 fouls called this half. 5 against Western Boone, 2 against Southmont. Western Boone's been sending Southmont up to the free throw line quite a bit. Right now, Young will have the ball right in the middle of the court.
This is going to be an important little possession right here. If we can get a score here before the quarter's out, that's going to be good, because then that pushes us up a little bit with the momentum. Knock that down, Connor.
Wide open three is missed. Connor Hull.
Good rebound.
Throws
there
it up,
it is.
And it's in.
There it is.
Guess who? Lucas Morton with 2.
That'll give us a little room to play now.
50 seconds in the third. Gives it to number 3, looking for the shot. Glancy doesn't take it. Gives it over to Howard. Howard, covered by Young, drives inside, throws one up, and a foul will be called. Shot does not go through. That'll be against number 12, Young, with his first foul of the game. Another foul called on Western Boone, number 6 of this half. Free throw shooter. Goes up and it's in. Number 24, Justin Howard, sinks that one through. Ready for his second shot out of 2. He sets up. This one's up. And it does not go through. Number 12, Peyton Young with the ball. Setting up the play. 30 seconds left in the quarter. Another big possession, trying to get some more points before the break. Number 2, Morton with the ball. Morton has kind of quieted down after his hot start, gives it to Pratt.
Wear it down to about 12 seconds. About 12-second mark, now you want to start getting after it.
That's right now. Cole looks for a shot. Still got his eyes on the basket, gives it back.
Gotta get going. Gotta get going. It's only 3 seconds.
He's got to shoot right here. Go up. That one goes off the side of the backboard. And that'll be the change of quarter here at Southmont. Right now, Western Boone up 37-24, trying to keep this lead going in the fourth quarter. And with that, we'll take a break. WBTV Sports.
The debate about sports specialization by high school athletes continues. Some argue that high school athletes who play one sport all year long have a better chance of landing a lucrative pro contract. But that's simply not true. In fact, 30 of the 32 first-round picks in last year's NFL draft played more than one sport in high school. Of the 32 players drafted, 22 also participated in high school track and field. 19 also played basketball. Some also played baseball and lacrosse. What's the path to success for high school athletes here in Indiana, no matter what their goals might be? Study hard, always do your best, and if you can, play more than one sport in high school. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Coach Bronson Licklider and his Stars team trying to nurse a lead here, up 37-24. 8 more minutes up on the board. Their season average for Western Boone, 36.5 points. They're already at 37 with still a quarter of play to go. Right now, Howard will have the ball. Does a little bit of dribbling, sends it over to Bowman. Austin Bowman looking for someone to kick it out to. Recovers. He's got pressure. Looks like that one might go against Southmont. That's number 22, Connor Hull, fouled on the play.
Yeah, that's going to put him in bonus now. That's an awful long time to be shooting bonus.
That's right. Southmont with a big B on the scoreboard right now, looking to sink a free throw. First one is up, and it's money. Puts another one up on the board. 25 now for Southmont.
That can wipe out a lead in a hurry there. Free throws.
That's right. Bowman with number 2. It's up. Same result as the first. Connor Hull steps out and gives it over to number 12, Peyton Young. PY right now at the S in the middle of the court. Covered by Justin Howard. Over to Pratt. Adam Pratt looking for something to do with it. Gives it to Hull. Connor Hull. Now back to Morton. McAtee behind the 3. Right now, and some nice dribbling, some good footwork. And that one does not sink through. Peyton Young will still be fouled. Step out to the free throw line here. Number 12, Peyton Young, through 2 games, he only averages 6 points per game. Still good, tied for 3rd on the team. Right there, he shoots his first free throw. Peyton Young looking for the next one. Getting into his stance, throws it up, and it's good. Add a point for Western Boone. 38-26, up 12. Keep an eye on that bonus on the scoreboard for Southmont. Some nice inside dribbling, kicks out to Bowman. Bowman.
If we can keep him to the outside like that and let him burn clock by just dribbling around, we're good.
Exactly. Trying to nurse this lead.
Yep, just make him pass.
Bowman right now with it. Passes it once again.
That's it.
This time it's Stanley.
That's it.
Ryan Stanley throws it deep. It's
Can't
blocked.
get the back doors. Can't let him have a back door.
Number 12, Young kicks it out. Pratt drives inside. Throws it up. And it's
Good
good.
bucket. Adam Pratt.
Number
good
5,
bucket.
give him 2. 40-26 the score. 6:30 left. This one goes up and they respond. Justin Howard with first points in the 4th quarter for Southmont. Right now, Peyton Young dribbling. Standing at the S. Some good pressure from Howard. Standing to his right. Throws it up. Morton drives inside.
Good take.
Good.
Good take.
He goes high and puts 2 more up. Morton having a very good night. Very efficient when the ball leaves his hands. Howard, top of the key. Double team. Now they regress. Over number 12, Stanley. Stanley out to Roach.
Just let them look outside all they want. Don't pressure that. Just back off. Let them dribble out here and pass out here.
Exactly. Number 24,
Don't do that,
Howard. Throws it deep when he misses. Recovered by Roach.
Don't let them shoot those threes.
Back out another 3, and this time they make it. 3 points on the board for Southmont.
Not this team. You can't let this team shoot a three like that. I mean, they got 2 right in a row, and that's gonna be bad news.
Exactly. Still have the bonus up on the board. In the first quarter, a lot of 3s were sunk by Southmont. We've seen a lot of that continue here. For that, we'll take a quick break. We'll be back with you in a minute. You're watching boys basketball on WBTV.
Do you need shirts for a school, business, club, or anything else? Give Willie Smith and Smith Tees Screen Printing a call. Smith Tees will give you excellent service with satisfaction guaranteed. Just call 765-436-7930.
Welcome back to Southmont High School, where Western Boone leads the Mounties 42-31, up 11. Southmont looking to put up some more points. They just ended that before the timeout. They had 2 straight 3s, which prompted the coach to call a timeout and try to reset some things. 5:27 left at the end of the half, at the end of the timeout, that is. Coach Lighter for Western Boone trying to get this team going. nursing an 11-point lead. Back out to the court. Spencer Wright returns.
Nathaniel, I want to take a little time here. I know Colin's sick tonight. Colin, if you're out there listening, I just hope you get better quick. Thanks for letting me sit in, and this is a lot of fun. So you guys do a good job, and I hope I keep that up for you.
Yeah, we hope Colin wish him a speedy recovery right now. In the middle of the court, this is a lot of good passing from Western Boone. Back out to Wright. Wright hadn't seen minutes in a while because of his foul trouble.
Oh, good pass. Finish that, Andrew.
Big man Andrew is not able to get it. Number 24, Howard, now with the ball.
Now you got to get a stop here because this takes it down to single digits. So there you go. They travel. That's good. They score there. We get into single digit lead with 5 minutes left to go. High school games can be long for 5 minutes.
Western Boone's JV team won by 11 right now. Varsity is up 11. Some nice pressure leaves Spencer Wright open. No one else. Hole open to the corner.
Bounce pass, Spencer. Bounce pass.
He drives inside. The foul will be called. Southmont Mountie right now laying on the ground. Back up. That one to go against Southmont's number 12, Ryan Stanley. Gives Spencer Wright 2 free throw shots. Standing up there, free throw. Spencer Wright has not shot a free throw yet this year, and that first one goes in.
That's good, Spencer. Hit that first one.
50% shooting from the free throw line is this team as a whole through 2 games. First one against Lebanon, second one against Zionsville. Second one goes through. 2 for 2 is Spencer Wright. Howard right now trying to set up his team. It's not quite at the time when you need to start hurrying, but they really need to have a little bit more urgency. That one will sink 2 in.
He may have gotten away with an extra step there. I know he was wanting to foul, but I think he got away with an extra step.
That was number 12, Ryan Stanley, with the points. Kicks it out to Pratt. Pratt back to McAtee. Connor Hull, top of the key, looking for something. Wright drives inside. Done that quite a bit tonight. This time he doesn't sink one through. Defensive rebound by Howard. Howard's done everything tonight, now with the ball in his hand. Nice behind the back dribbling. Awesome pass, sends out, sets up the 3, but is missed. Spencer Wright with a rebound. 3:45 left. Western Boone looking for its first win of the year. Spencer Wright with the ball. This one will go out to McAtee.
Run the offense.
Manchester transfer sends it out. Man on the ground for Southmont. The 3 will be missed by Adam Pratt. Adam Pratt, number 5, the senior, not able to bring that 3 in. This one will be driven in and made by number 24. That'll bring it in to single digits. 44-35 is the score with 3:15 left. Western Boone needs to start running this clock out, getting a lot of passes in.
It's a good pass, Cortez. That's a way to see cross court. That angle pass is going to be big against this zone.
This one's Connor Hull, who misses his 3. Whistle is thrown. Some substitutions in for Southmont. Saunders and Clancy come in for Southmont. Number 12 and number 4, Schallenberger and Young come back in, sets up most of the starting lineup in. Lucas Morton follows as well, brings out Connor Hull to finish it out. Top 5 players for Western Boone on the court right now. 3:02 left here in the game. By 9's Western Boone.
Wonder if Coach Licklider's thinking ride these guys all the way in here. With that lineup change, I think he's going to try to make a statement.
That one is no good. Number 4, Schallenberger kicks it out to Morton. Got to be careful because a couple of these guys are in foul trouble. 2:45 left in the game. Dribbling it out. Cuts inside. Back out to right now. PY misses one. Another missed field goal in the air.
Can't go over the back, Patrick.
Peyton Young misses another 3-pointer. He hasn't hit one so far through 3 games this year, although he definitely has attempted. kind of frustrating with Coach Licklider that these guys are trying to get these threes rather than waiting and running the offense. He says if you just run the offense, then shots will come. This will set up free throw. Right now, Southmont's guy out there. This one is up and is missed. One free throw missed. Hole is, that's P.Y. Peyton Young right there with the ball in his hand crossing midcourt. 2:20 left. And he's driving inside, kicks one out.
Take care of the ball. This is where it becomes important to take care of the basketball.
Peyton Young tripped up. That'll be against number 24, Howard. Peyton Young will be on the sideline throwing it in.
That's his third, too.
With 2 minutes left, I'm sure that they keep Howard in, but he's got to be careful. Southmont's star player.
Go right at him again, Mark. Make him guard you. You got that little 1-3-1 extended out.
Ball being handed back to the ref.
It's that 1-3-1. You got to always look that angle pass. An angle pass from top to low is always going to be deadly.
Up by 9. Lucas Morton with the ball in his hand. Last foul is called on Ryan Stanley, his third. High pass up to Morton. Morton reels it in. Climbs the ladder, sends it back out.
Now there's Spencer. See Spencer?
Prevents the shot from being taken, but draws a foul. That'll send number 24, Howard, to the free throw line. Howard, in the games he's played this year, has been very efficient from the free throw line. 81% free throw shooting. He's not the guy that you want up there with the game this late. Minute 44 left. Up by 9, it's Western Boone. Howard trying to cut in that deficit.
Yeah, because he can cut it to 7 right here.
First one is up, and it is money. Nothing but net, sinks that one in. Down by 8, trying to make it 7. Substitutions in, brings in Austin Bowman. Southmont. Justin Howard trying to put another one up. So it's up, and it's good as well. Makes both of them. You cannot put him on the free throw line if you're Western Boone. Right now, Western Boone calls a timeout, it appears. We will take a 30-second timeout. Be back with you here in a minute. You're watching high school basketball.
Question. When you walk into the boardrooms of the most successful companies here in Indiana, who do you meet? Answer. Men and women who played high school sports. Education-based high school sports give us more than athletes we can root for. They give us leaders we can depend on. Question. So where will we find tomorrow's leaders? Answer. High school sports.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
We are back here in Bob J. Annie Gymnasium and here in Southmont. Right now, Western Boone up 44-37, a minute 44 left. That ends a timeout called by Coach Licklider. These two teams will head back out onto the court. Southmont trying to get it done here. Western Boone looking for the first win of the season. Southmont already has one, but only one. 1-7 is their record. Western Boone's failed both of the games they played. Now, they played a tough Zionsville team last week. That was Tuesday, and they hung with it for most of the game. Ended up putting up a higher score than a lot of people thought they would. Right now, they're trying to increase the steps at 44-37 is the score. Averaging 36. Right now, it's 44. Peyton Young with the ball in his hands.
We need some good, solid possessions here. Our offense has kind of sputtered here a little bit.
Came out strong, and they've slowed down since. They've only scored 7 points. Bonus will go up for Western Boone, send them to the foul line. Got to be careful if you're Southmont. Peyton Young up for his free throw.
Good shot, Peyton.
That's his first one of the year. Peyton Young will go for his second. 45-37. This one's up, and it's in. 46-37. Back up 9. Southmont, ball in their hands. Got to be quick. 1:26 left. You need points.
That's it. Make them work for it. Make them work for it.
That'll send him out to the foul line. I don't know about you, but sending him to the free throw line does not sound like making him work for him. Minute 20 left since number 14, number 24 that is, Austin Howard out to the line.
Yeah, you sure don't want to foul him.
81% coming into the game from the foul line. This one's up and it's in. Lowers the deficit 46-38. Southmont trying to close in a little bit more.
Now you got to take care of the little stuff here. Always block out because this is usually a block out problem.
Now just take it slowly and dribble, trying to put some pressure. 2-on-1 from behind the court. Now they're back. A lot of pressure by the Southmont defense. That's what you need. Right, goes up, misses his shot, rolls on the ground. Back up to Howard. Howard kicks it out for a three, and it's up. And it's in. Number 3, Drew Clancy. He had 5 threes coming in.
Make them foul you. Somebody's going to have to hit a free throw. Make them foul you. You don't even have to take a shot. Don't rush it.
That'll be a timeout called on Western Boone. We'll take a quick break here. We'll be back in a minute after we hear from Willie Smith.
WBTV Sports is looking for sponsors to help keep us on the air. Year-long memberships are just $100 for the fall, winter, and spring sports seasons. WBTV will create a personal ad just for you. Contact instructor Matt Foxworthy by logging on to Western. WBTV Sports is looking for sponsors to help keep us on the air. Year-long memberships are just $100 for the fall.
Having some technical difficulties here. That's all right. We'll stay here instead. 48.6 seconds left on the clock here. Southmont High School right now. Southmont is down only by 4. Western Boone with the ball. You can expect a lot of pressure here from Southmont. Bonus on the board for both teams. Spencer Wright with the ball.
Getting across the line. There you go. Now run your offense. Now run your offense. You got time.
You don't need to take a
They're
shot
gonna
here.
foul somebody. They got to foul somebody.
35.
They're going to have to foul.
There it is. Number 14, Austin Bowman draws. He commits the foul, that is. Sends Spencer Wright to the free throw line.
Southmont took a lot of time to get that foul. They should have done that right 10 seconds ago. Try to get the ball back here. When you're down 4 points, under a minute, you got to get as many possessions as you can.
And he makes it. That's
Good
huge.
shot, Spencer.
Brings it within 5. That's huge. Trying to make it 6. Maybe the Southmont team was looking for a steal or a turnover rather than a foul. Because right there, Spencer Wright puts up 2 more. 48-42 the score. 33 seconds left. Trying to hang on to their first win of the season is Western Boone. Southmont with the ball. A bad pass. Stays in. The clock is whistled dead. Timeout called. Well-timed timeout called against Southmont. We'll try here to play our ad again. We'll be back in a minute here on WBTV Sports.
WBTV Sports is looking for sponsors to help keep us on the air. Year-long memberships are just $100 for the fall, winter, and spring sports seasons. WBTV will create a personal ad just for you. Contact instructor Matt Foxworthy by logging on to westernbooneradioandtv.com.
Still having a little bit of trouble here, but we're back. Bob Taney Gymnasium. right now, Southmont down by 6. They will have the ball. They just called a timeout. 3 timeouts left up on the board. 24.5 seconds left. Mr. Compton, what does Southmont need to do to get back in this one?
Well, right now, Nathaniel, it's all about possessions. They're going to have to get as many possessions as they can. They're going to have to up the defensive pressure a little bit, try to get a turnover early, and then if you hit that, I haven't paid attention on, so I'm not sure how they are on timeouts, but you want to extend the game as much as you can. You got 25 seconds. You want to turn that into 50 seconds or even over a minute of actual play time, or you don't have a chance at it because you got to get 3 possessions out of this.
Exactly. They need to sink their shots in. Watch for something quick right here. He's got to send it, turn out, shoot it. He's run out of time. This one's in. Howard's got to make a shot.
Yeah, they got to score quick because they just don't have time. There's a 3.
And it's off. And he had number 12 wide open. Instead, fouls him.
Yep. Now we're down to 13 seconds. It was very important that you score quick there.
And they were not able to. It's not looking very good for Southmont. Sends Lucas Morton to the foul line.
It's a good game for the Stars. I mean, there's 13 seconds left. Going to the free throw line, you can probably put the icing on it here a little bit, and then enjoy this win.
This is up, misses it.
And Spencer fights for a rebound. Good. Now we got another possession.
Gotta hold on to it.
Yep. We got a possession.
That's a travel going to be called against Schallenberger. 6.4 seconds. I cannot think of a scenario where Southmont's able to crawl back into this and win.
Not with needing 3 possessions.
Ball rolling to keep the clock hot. He's driving in. He hits his 2, but too little, too late. That'll end it.
There we go. Good game by the Stars.
The Stars come all the way out here to Southmont, get their first win of the year. Well needed, well deserved. Coming to halftime with an 8-point lead with a 4-point game. Both of these Western Boone teams win it. Western Boone boys JV also came out with a win. Good day to be a Stars basketball player.
Yep, the difference was definitely defense today. I mean, that tells the tale right there.
I would say after all the games that got pushed back because of the magical football run, this team seems to have it figured out there where they need to be on defense. They're sinking a lot of their shots. They've knocked off a lot of rust as Western Boone. With that final score, 44-48, Western Boone on top. I'm Nathaniel Finch alongside Mr. Compton. Thank you all for tuning in. That'll be it here from Southmont High School. This is WBTV Sports signing off. Thank you all for listening.